Hello, and today I'm working on my Indiana Jones pinball machine. What we've got is we've got a switch here reporting bad, and also this Opto here. Now to get to these two items, we need to remove the mini playfield. Now the first thing you've got to do is remove the slide at the back, which I have done, and then the slide going down this left hand side. Then there's a little set screw here to unscrew, and then two bolts down the side here. And hopefully should be ready to remove. Just need to remember to disconnect all the, there's a bunch of wires at the back of that. I think there's 3 or 4 sets, and then that should all just remove nicely. So we remove these two screws here and these two screws here and here. Just remove this plastic here, and that gives us access to the Opto. Again, we'll have to unplug that from the bottom of the playfield, and then that should slide right out. And I've unscrewed the switch from the back of the mini playfield, and we just need to desolder that and solder a new one on. And there's a new switch fitted, just need to trim the diode leads, but it's always important to make sure you do fit a new diode when replacing switches. And whenever removing any large playfield parts, it's always a good idea to use this opportunity to clean these hard to reach areas that you can't normally get to. That seems to be the transmitter side of the Opto is not working, so I have to remove all this plastic area here, and now I can remove these two screws and remove the pair and disconnect from the bottom and pull the whole pair out. Okay, so I've removed the Opto pair and I've removed the plastic housings from them both to expose the photo LED, well, the IR LED and the IR receiver. I'm going to replace those. And the new devices have been soldered in and the plastic housings have been refitted. Now I'm just going to wire it up to the game before I refit them and check that they're working with the switch test. Okay, so ready to test. Strangely, this camera I'm using doesn't pick up infrared LEDs, whereas every other camera I've ever had you can see a nice purple glow coming out of them. Anyway, let's just put them together and test it. Now you can hear the switch test is picking that up. So it's time to refit it to the game. Okay, and one final test before we fully reassemble the game. And the Opto. So that's all working. Just need to adjust that playfield, make sure it's straight, and then we fully reassemble the game. And we're reassembled and ready to go.